It is the year 2022 and T-Man 978 decides to do a review on BadCube's Grump. Hey, look at the font they decided to use. Anyway, there's that. There's this. There's this shit. Stay tuned for the rest.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Alrighty now, folks, here's Grump out of the packaging. You know that Grump is supposed to be Transformers Generation 1 Gears, right? You do know that, right? Here is this comparison. Here is the G1 Gears. Yay. Let's look at them. Isn't that awesome? Isn't this a great upgrade? But here's what you get inside of the box. You get this collector's card, which is their BadCube type of collector's card with more updated art. Here's the bio right there that you probably read on the box if you paused. And here is the official Masterpiece ripoff card that they like to do. You do get the instructions. There's interesting stuff in there. Like typically they have alternate reality versions of the characters and whatnot. That actually looks cool. Will they make it? Probably not, because BadCube is pretty dead. As far as I can tell. You get this right here, which is his personality component, which basically just looks like a VHS cassette. You know, they didn't have forward thinking back in the day. They just made stuff out of today's technology, knowing that it would be way more sophisticated, really, because these are advanced robotic life forms from a different planet. That's his welding torch. And here is his gun. I went ahead and just decided to just use the what are these things called? Tweezer thing, so that you can see the accessories and not my crusty fingers. There you go. Here he is. The gun just plops right into the hand. He has chug style hands. It's a square shaped hole. The fingers do not open. It just plugs in. This is all the motion he has in that hand. And if you'd like, you can open this up, put the hand back like this, shut that, and you can use the welding tool to weld things. You can fix his little sun right here. Zzz. And if you, that wasn't supposed to happen. If you open his chest up right here, you can see that empty slot and his inner body. And you can shove the personality component in there. So now he doesn't have to be forcibly compliant with the Decepticons' demands, because they took that out and reprogrammed him and whatnot. Do you see his face? Awesome. You know what else is awesome? This. You can lift that up, rotate it, and then push that down, and now he's happy. I'll do whatever you say, Megatron. Yeah. But let's let you get a good look at him. The only die cast he has is, that I can tell, is this toe right there. I don't think there's any other die cast in the whole body. I got this, I believe, secondhand, and I believe Matt, the bot supplier, helped me get it. I don't know if I bought them directly from him or he was able to get me a good price from somebody. See what people are willing to help you when they like your channel, and I appreciate that. But here we go. Of course, this logo isn't automatically on him. He looks like that pretty much. This is a repro label from the company Toy Hacks. Here's the back. If I have any problem with my copy, the legs seem to be kinda loose up in the hips. I mean, I'm saying there's no die cast, but the Legs are a little bit hefty, even if it's just that toe. The feet aren't all that stiff either. But everything else, like this waist ring, let me just get into the articulation. The head rotates pretty much all the way around. I mean, you can shift that forward if you like, for whatever reason, but you can't look up and down. It's just this and that. The shoulders move up and down right here on that hand, so you can do a T-pose. You can rotate because the shoulders are on the ball joint. You do get a little bit of wiggle out of that. You saw this unofficial butterfly, but you open up that whole panel, you can rotate this. You can bend the elbow up more than 90 degrees, and I'll show what the hands can do. Now, I don't play with this a lot, so I've never noticed that this was an issue. Let me try to force it all the way in. But I never had a problem with that messing with this until right now. Showing off. You can rotate the waist. There is no ab crunch, but let's see. I can't remember how this is attached. If we detach his back, you can fake an ab crunch like this. Make him do a crotch thrust. But you got that hanging out back there. I guess you can push it forward, and it's looking like that, which is very more reminiscent of this. Well, let's put this back the way it's supposed to be. The legs go out to there, kick forward, up to here. There's no crotch flap at all. Goes back further. Swivel here. Bend at the knee. He does have double jointed knees, but you cannot use them because you see all this crap back here. You do get the foot rocking side to side like that. That's good, and that's a tight joint. Even that's a ball joint. The foot rotates, and it can go back and come forward a bit. So let's try to use some of this. Hey, I'm just happy I'm not dead. Let's switch his face back to his neutral. And I do like this feature about the face. I mean, I guess because of the sliding transformation, that's why he can't look up and down. But it would be nice if he could look up and down, but he does have this weird shaped head. And in the cartoon, I don't think he probably would be looking up like that. And here's this comparison right here, which is pretty much spot on with the Sunbow chart, because these three and Cliff Jumper are the same height on that chart. Maybe Gears was probably a hair taller, like that much, but not to worry, because they're making Fans Toys is making a Gears if you don't want this guy, because he's just so short and you just can't live life until you get one that's a hair taller. Alright, now transformation, which is decently easy, but I hope I don't forget some steps. I practice. I've transformed this thing off camera several times. Even when I first got it, I got it a while ago, over a year ago, with that wind charger I compared them with, and I hadn't reviewed either one of them. But you saw what I just did? Because I was talking about other crap. I put those hands in there. You've seen it. Open this up so that we can get this out like this. And we can elongate it on that double hinge and rotate it this way. Now we can kind of pull these out. And this part is so annoying. At some point, these pegs are going to go into there. But for now, I'm going to lift up the wheels. Not really worry about it. And I'm also going to pull this out, rotate it, and put these out to the side. And this will murder you if you don't do it. Pull the head forward. So let's put that up like that. Now this stuff right here. This needs to come out right here. And as you're bringing it out, we need to move the arms to this side of the panel. Same thing over here. Bring this out. And as you're bringing it out, rotate the arm around to this side of the panel. And now we can bring these in. And let me see if I got this right. But basically, see these little nubs? They need to be on the inside. If they're on the inside, you're doing right. The fact that the shoulders are on a stiff ball joint, that might be a problem later. But we can go ahead and lift this up and get this bar right here in between the two nubs on the arms. And we can finish this up by bringing this down. And this is tough. You see this peg right here? That peg needs to go into this panel that's on the bottom of his chest. While you're doing that, you need to get these pegs inside of the side of the wheel while getting these little red nubs up in there. So like I said, the transformation is easy. Like, knowing what to do is easy. Actually doing it is a whole different story. The main hard thing is getting this piece not to move while you're, well, you know what, I'm gonna try to plug these in to the body panel so it can kind of stay. And then there's no good way to do this. This is probably why I haven't reviewed this daggone thing. Like, keeping the wheels down so that they can go in this and plug in here. Oh, I wish I could hear you guys in real life where you're saying, T-Man, just skip that part. We don't need to see you film it. But I can't hear you. And then there's that one guy that's gonna be like, no, don't skip it. I need to see it. I need to visually see it because that's how I learn. I can't just imagine. I can't just use my imagination. I can't just go off of your word on what needs to happen. I need to actually see you fucking do it. Oh, it's frustrating, sir. Maybe I should have closed this up. I don't know. Bruh. There we go. Yeah. That added probably 2 minutes to this mess. But here's what we need to do now. We need to pull this out to the side and do this. And rotate that. We need to get this up out of here, get that up out of there, and get that flat like this. I put this panel right here back into the position it was before I put this foot in, because I need to definitely show that clear. But basically, this foot is in the same position that it was in robot mode. It needs to open up this way, and then this toe needs to go in there, and this is up. That needs to come down here, so it's like the foot thingy. I forget what it's called. And I'm gonna save these panels for last, but basically this can bend out like that. Extend the wheel. We're going to shut the foot again. I'm going to do that foot gate thing right there first, and then I'm going to put the toe in like this. Now these panels, they need to unpeg from there, fold out this way, and then basically come back this way. And the knee needs to be like this. So I'm going to do that again over here. Unpeg this, rotate it out that way, and put the knee into the robot mode like this. And now you'll see that when you're trying to bend this way, these panels can go like this. And I folded this out instead of keeping it straight. Put it like that. Now we can maneuver these parts over top of what used to be the backpack. And I'm gonna plug this, or actually I just maneuvered it over the hands. So now these are in place, this is in place, and we need to shut this stuff into there while moving this clip behind that. So bring it down and maneuver that clip behind that while plugging this closer here, and now I'm going to shut the tailgate on it. And there is also a peg on the wheel that goes inside of the side of the crotch, but I'm going to open this up a bit so that I can get this down, put this down in there, plug it into the side of the crotch right here if I can. Come on, there we go. And then I'm gonna shut this down there. All right, and now this kind of got sloppy on me, so I'm gonna try my damnedest to straighten that up, give it some squeezes here or there, and wait, squeeze this here. This gun has actually 2 holes right there. You can plug it onto this. This came loose, but sheesh, bruh. This is frustrating. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I wanted to do a transformation only video, but I'm getting frustrated right here in this review. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. But keep squeezing and moving stuff around till it's in the correct shape that it's supposed to be in. I gave y'all all the steps and it should be good to go. It's rolling. Looks like this. I didn't bother putting an Autobot logo on this mode, and I believe I have the Fans Toys on pre-order, so yeah, that lets you know what my plans are as far as this figure. You know what my problem was with rolling? The gun is rubbing up against the tire a little bit, or pushing it. There you go, the tires are not rubber, as you can see. Let me get gears transformed so we can compare them. There you go. One thing I noticed about the Fans Toys one that's coming out, see how that wheel well is? It's not fully covered like our actual truck. That's how the Fans Toys is going to be, so I'm guessing that's cartoon accurate. And they didn't put the little M right there on the front. But yeah. Feels nice. Let me get a comparison, bigger comparison. Here is BadCube's Huff. I guess you could say they're in scale, but not really. This should be like a bigger truck. I don't know, maybe it should be like a little bit taller, a little bit longer. This is a small tractor trailer. There you are with that. I'm not transforming anything else. Transforming these things is a chore. But he is very tiny in this shape. You know, these things feel like they're the same weight. Let's see if that's actually true. This is 93 grams. Nope, it's 151 grams, so it is heavier. So final thoughts on this mode. The windows are fully transparent. You can see the arm parts in there. That is not attractive. Anything else? It's very tough to get this stuff together in the vehicle mode. I don't like the way that looks. I think it's cool they integrated storage, but it feels slightly better than an actual Chug because of the way it as far as the way it transforms and the articulation and whatnot. This definitely feels like when it actually came out, like 2016. Like, it doesn't feel modern, but they did nail in robot mode. They nailed the likeness and whatnot. If anything looks bad or off in the robot mode, it's the way the feet were and the back of the legs, but it looks like ears. This is a nice compact car. It feels nice in this mode. Well, yeah, robot mode good, truck mode passable, transformation frustrating, as you saw. So yeah, that's my review of this. Anywho, thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really